Hey there, TZH Place here, and on today's TZH Talks again, this is episode 2 of TZH Talks. I will be talking about sort of my sort of not really experience, but my reasoning onto story is a bit wet here, but my personal experience on my personal decision on why I'm quitting college. So if you like these types of like TZH Talks kind of episode, make sure to drop me a like to sort of let me know, and like comment down below what other topics you'd like me to check out next, and I'll be sure to do so. And consider subscribing if you haven't already, if you'd like to help make sort of content creation my career, and it's totally free. And also make sure to check out my Twitch streams over at twitch.tv/TZHplays, where I go live and talk about sort of and record sort of these TZH Talks live. And for today, I'm just gonna have a Slurpee at the side. And also my sort of the talking points and stuff right here, so that I don't lose track. So yeah, I will start from the beginning. So sort of this all kind of fit, like I'll start from like after my O levels, all right, as I think this is a good starting point. So I kind of finished my GCE O levels. GCE O levels is the same as like the Cambridge like GCSEs, but it's just like harder a bit. And I managed to get 23 points with a 2-point deduction for like participating in like extra activities. Mine was sort of the NPCC, which is like National Police Cadet Corps kind of thing, with the rank of sergeant. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, so 21 points, and yeah, 21, right, that number. And so up to that point, I think for like maybe until that point, for about 1 or 2 years, I have been like loving like content creation, and I still do even till this day. And also I just started after my O levels, I just started music production with my still current teacher, and I still absolutely loved it. And this love for like content creation sort of like made me want to pursue a sort of music production sort of career. And so I applied as I got my results, and then I applied for LaSalle and like music production sort of diploma course. So they require you to have a portfolio, right? So my portfolio was like how I made a voiceover like sound good. I improved the sound of a voiceover, like remove background noise, make it sound good, increasing the bass and cutting out like some frequencies. And more importantly, I also included in my portfolio my first ever track, which I'm very proud of, with my current music teacher. The first one that he taught me how to make, which is called House of the Phoenix, which is what kicked off my whole wanting to be sort of a music producer sort of career and things like that. And it's also copyright and DMCA free, so if you all want to use, you can check it out. But that's besides the point. So I was really proud of it, and I sent it was mixed, mastered, and everything was done. So I'm not really, as from what I heard, I know I might not be able to go into the course. So as a backup, I decided to apply for many other diploma courses from fully government funded institutions called polytechnics. So that's what they name their courses, name their sort of like college. They don't really call it college, they just call it polytechnic. So that's the term that I'm going to be using. But you all know it's for most of you, it's probably going to be college. So there are not many like music production courses or like content creation courses there, and I ended up having to have like filler courses, which is like having to fill up the rest with random courses, and a total of 9 need to be filled. So most of them were like filler courses, and only a few of them were like the courses that I actually won, which is in the first few placements. And sort of like after waiting a month, I got rejected by LaSalle, which of course it's very, very sad. And yeah, one of my friends who studies there told me that it might be it might be, you know, due to the song genre, because my song genre doesn't fit. And what from what I know, like sort of like, you know, promotional material and stuff like that for their course, it's mostly like contemporary music, classical, jazz, those type of music. And mine was like high impact, high energy, you know, sort of club and festival music. So yeah, that didn't turn out very well, because you know that genre itself is big room, and that didn't turn out very well. And you know, I got my course in, so yeah, that didn't go down very well. So of course my second choice was to go into a polytechnic course, aka college, which shall not name like the school itself, but I ended up in some sort of engineering course. And yeah, this really like kind of affected my already sort of bad mental health from like my secondary school experience, which was pretty terrible. And yeah, it just made it like even worse. So I went into like a polytechnic, and apparently the experience there was pretty okay. The people were like decent, you know, they were not like people from my secondary school. So they were pretty decent, teachers were pretty decent, everybody were pretty chill, and the facilities were pretty good, you know, air conditioned and stuff like that. Wait, that's a big bonus, right? But sadly I didn't like my course, you know, because it's primarily engineering course, so it's primarily made up of like math and sort of sciences, especially physics, which I'm not really good at, just to say the least. And also I had to take general modules, and those were pretty tough as well, because those were like, you know, yeah, it's not, it's really weird. I don't know how to explain general module, but it's just like really weird stuff that we have to learn. And the worst part was that like all of the modules, right, uh you know, you have to pass them. So it's like if you don't pass a certain course, you have to repeat it until you pass, or you know, if not, you don't get your diploma. So there's no matter of defaulting, you know, that there's nothing you can do about it, just keep on retaking it. And yeah, so to say the least, I did badly. And yeah, so it sort of, because of that, I kind of worked on, and then also in the same time I worked on content creation and music production. And yeah, so I did really badly in the course, not because of, you know, content creating or music production, because the course itself was hard, and it's just really weird, and I'm just not great in the uh, subjects itself. And of course, you know, my mental health declined further and more quickly, and yeah, it just became not really good. I also worked on, I also worked during the holidays, but that's not very important to this whole entire topic that we are talking about. And sort of almost like after a year of like kind of struggling with the course, I just and not getting really, and just to say the least, not getting really good grades, I just decided to quit and sort of focus on you know, I decided to just quit, throw in the towel, and focus on content creation, like making YouTube videos, streaming, which you know, and also music production in general. And not to forget my mental health, which is currently declining pretty badly. I'll just say that it's been pretty tough, I would say. And yeah, I've been going therapy and stuff like that, so hopefully that works out. And I'm currently in the sort of withdrawal application, and you know, of course I can't wait to get out of it. And you know, if I if that happens to be successful, you know, I successfully withdraw and stuff like that, and you know, within I think a few weeks, I'm not really sure how long it's gonna take me, but after that, you know, I'm going to be facing a different set of issues, such as like enlistment, aka compulsory like military service for my country, because in my country there's a law that, you know, like if you are born a male, if I'm not wrong, you have to serve like national service, which is what they call it. So compulsory military service, which with my bad and like sort of poor mental health, it's going to be pretty hard and pretty difficult. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but you know, that may be another topic for another video, the enlistment portion. But you know, I'll update, of course I'll update you all on sort of like my diploma withdrawal like process and what I plan to do after that in another video, maybe maybe, you know, a few weeks from now. I'm not really sure, you know. As soon as that is done, I will, you know, I will update you all on it for another like TCH talks, you know. But yeah, so sort of that's basically like kind of why I'm like quitting college. You know, I know quitting college is not for like everyone. If you know your interests aligns with the college course and stuff like that, I think you should go for it. But if it doesn't, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's a really smart option to go for it. I think it's better that, you know, you withdraw from it and, you know, just go on with um what you're sort of passionate about. Because I mean, life is short, man. Like, think about it. Like, you know, let's say if you live like up to 100 years, 100 years is not very long considered in the lifespan of things, you know. I heard tortoises can live up to 200-300 years, no clue, but yeah, 100 years is not a lot of time. And you know, you're already at like what, like almost 20 years, so you got another 80 years left. So you know, like really cherishing the time and, you know, doing what you like in a way, and you know, pursuing stuff that you're really passionate about, I feel like it's very, you know, important, rather than, you know, suffering through a few more years just to get the cert, in my personal opinion at least. But yeah, let me know what you think about it, you know, down in the comment section below. And if you, and also what topics you'd like me to talk about next. I'm always reading the comment section, and yes, I do take ideas from that. And you know, if you like this video so far, make sure to drop me a like to let me know. And you know, consider subscribing if you like to help, you know, support this channel. And the reason why I'm doing TCH talks is just to talk about my life experiences, to share with you guys, and to give you all like sort of more knowledge and stuff like that, you know, not, you know, for you all to pity me and things like that. So that's the main reason. All right. And also make sure to check out my streams over at twitch.tv/TCHplays, where I will usually record sort of these episodes one or 2 days before your see this on YouTube. So if you all would like to sort of see like what I talk about like live, make sure to check out my streams over at twitch.tv/TCHplays. But anyways, thank you for y'all, you know, staying tuned to the end and hearing sort of this TCH talks episode. Maybe I'll turn it into a maybe I'll have it, you know, Spotify as a podcast. Not really sure about that. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video or in the next stream.